Hey, 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 what is going on, everybody? It is September, and welcome to part 6 of our video. I patched up this morning a pretty awesome. Here, I'm just going to jump in game. I have that, thank you. I have that habit of just get this game up and running. And I'm fingers crossed, this game is totally untested. I zip through my massive list of fixes, which I have right here. I'll show it to you. Oh, nope, I make a liar out of me. Here we are. Where's my darn game? There it is. Okay. There we go. I'm going to unmute for a second so I might hear myself for a second. Unmute. Ooh, we've got audio. There we go. Okay, here's a quick list if you missed. Let's see, we fixed the rain forever bug in the Ruby zone. Water volumes are all corrected in Ruby as well. The rain sounds in caves should be now fixed. The canteen fill along the rivers and ponds is fixed. Rain should be stretched out accordingly. The splash footsteps in the cave. Sail damage now reduces the speed. Drinking audio is changed. Picking audio. The Ruby zone music audio. Boy, all sorts of things screwed up in that Ruby zone. And that's where we're heading to now. But one of the things you'll notice is the lighting right off. We have the game starting in the evening. And we've increased the sky intensity. The flying canoes. We're going to test the flying canoes, see if we can launch a canoe into space. I think that should be fixed. The lake opacity. The casting now brings a canoe to a stop. Water effects at the trade city. The border around the trade city. Reloading and, audio during fishing. The skinning slot opening up. Are the skinning tag coming up while fishing. Let's see, a new feature, eating fruit now will be automatic if you are pretty much full of health. So if you're pretty much full of health and you do have fruit, it'll choose eating fruit over meat, and that's a great idea from Iggy. Definitely love that. Also now, if you do create a campfire in a cave and it starts raining, it will not extinguish the campfire. And let's see, the potato seed use, we had an issue with that, and the new screen brightness, as you can see. Now this is late evening here, and I have the game starting, which might actually be a little difficult starting players in late evening, but I think you'll see now that it is mellowed in the darker hours, so that is really, really cool. Also, I think I had an issue with this area here. I had went down to the lower level and then couldn't get back up, and it still looks like that's pretty much inaccessible. So, well, I guess we're just let's just go take a look at. Well, it must be working because we know, because it's not raining in Ruby right now, so that's a good thing. And the new drinking audio, as you've seen, it was just a little nicer. I guess we'll know right off. We'll do the jump into the water, and oh, we definitely don't have. We're still having issues, though. Okay, so right off the get, we still do have a zone issue here. Wow. Okay, so the first bug, let's see, water volume in Ruby will still need fixed. Looks like we've fixed it a little bit, but okay. Well, the first bug fix did definitely not go as planned. We'll take another look at that here. We'll load into the zone. And there we are. Let's see. Well, I know it's working already. I just heard the new sound effect. Let's see, how much gold do I have? I think I put most of my gold in the bank. Still sitting on 73, so I'm going to go hit the cave. This time I'll go down the mine a little bit safer. And you know, I'm wondering if I'm just hitting that. I encompass my levels now with a black curtain volume that kind of shields lighting from coming in from the setting sun or the rising sun. So, you know, that's might be what I'm looking at underneath the map when I stretch that volume out. But I did stretch this water volume out, but it definitely appears that it's still not quite right. And these areas I did smooth out considerably. As you see, I can pretty much walk up and down that now. And eventually I am going to make it so the only way out of the cave is to actually be able to swim across. And look at that, gravity just takes me right to the bottom. So that is definitely something wrong with this water volume still. So that will definitely be my first attention to detail. We'll be fixing that. I don't know why I jumped back in it after I knew that was going to be an issue. But what did I do? I actually quit the game. Jeez, it's not starting off good on this update. Well, we'll keep at it. I definitely want to make it through nightfall, see how the sunlight looks. So that's okay. Actually, is there anything on shore we can look at besides the brightness? Rain, eating fruit, skinning, reloading, fishing, water effects. Got it. Picking on it, drinking out of sail damage, splash footsteps, rain stretch. Well, really, it's just a lot of fixes around the ruby zone. So I'll go back into it and do a little mining here. See how that. There we go. First thing is that music is definitely got to go down a little bit. Let's make it into the cave. Actually, one of the things I do know was the potato seed use wasn't going down, so we can at least hopefully cross that off our list. It's not letting me pick it for some reason. It's okay. It is okay. We'll on our mining pick here, and very nice. Try to find a potato, and another potato. Okay, let's check our inventory. There we go. Okay, so we know that's working. That's a good... so we could say that was crossed off. There's a safer way to get down, but until we get the water fixed. And this is, yeah, this is. Still definitely gotta watch those edges though. Oh, just like that. That's how it happened. Maybe I made the fire a little too far out. I probably did. That's okay. I could close the lantern around the backside as well. Ouch. Ouch. Okay. Oh yeah, definitely. Good money. Mine. That's probably what I'll do. Try to get a big pile of money up, and then I am going to try to make the journey back home, and I'm going to try to use the river system this time. Animation is definitely, it leaves your head in kind of a vulnerable position mining without the lantern. It does do a big lean over. It does seem to bust the rocks better, which... Woohoo! We are in the mine, and so far, I found one bug in the pond still. I still do drop out of the bottom of the pond just outside the mine. But the rain issue and the farming issue, many of the other issues so far fixed, but that is the only one yet I found that has not been fixed. So I'm probably going to shorten the food and drinking animation. Now that the audio is just one quick swallow, I'll probably just shorten that up just to take a quick drink, because you do drink quite a lot in the game. And that animation does too still give me that pass-through effect when it doesn't destroy the rock. So that is definitely I'll want to look at that. Now it does seem to do pretty good with this one, but I don't have a really big lean into it, so but it should be raining, and we're going to see the new nighttime effects, and hopefully now it did look really nice in the harbor zone, but having the ocean there and the ocean lighting, that can really vary. Wow, that's a tougher stone. But I'm not going to stay in this area too long. I think I have enough money to make a run for it. This cave's probably going to fill up here in a little bit. Let me see how much I got here. Got 99. I think I've got 170. Wow. 99 just tells me that just to keep going. Keep going. I'll start doing some overhand chopping now that the blocks are getting kind of high. See, it's like that. It's definitely dangerous to use if they're a big pile. Because with your head all leaned over like that, it'll drop a boulder right on you. So I still think the safest way to now I think definitely on these low blocks here, if I just had a large patch of hard stone, I see one in there, if I had a large patch of those, I would definitely use the overhead. And there's no chance of anything falling on you. In fact, right now might be a good time to start doing the overhead. It does get a little bit deeper. I think it's checking for collision a few more times as you seem to get a higher return rate on the chop. Just to there we go. We are just pounding through it. Oh. I don't know what that was. It must have been standing on the back edge of a rock that rolled forward. Nice. Oh. The fire did finally go out. Now watch, I go outside and it'll be raining. I'll have to come back and test my theory. Let's see. Hopefully the path will be easier too, as you recall me trying to get out of this hole at night. That was just brutal. Oh, perfect time. It looks like it's just sunset, so we will. Oh. Is this the spot? God, maybe this is the spot. Surely not. Huh. See, I really thought I had given this a good smoothing, so... Well, I guess I didn't. Now I'm really concerned if that patch went. Well, I guess the seed is working now, so I know that the patch did go. The rain volume. So we've got, start my new list. We know that the water volume in Ruby and expand rain sound radius. I think we are at the edge of the map. There's the footstep anomaly. No? See, there it is. Now I hear it. So, I probably should have topped off the canteen, but we know that the water works at the river, so I will waste no time. And before the sun gets completely dark, well, we're going to see it. We're going to see it. And it looks like it's raining right now. The sky doesn't look too bad at all. In fact, I think we're probably safe enough for a little combat. Give him kudos on both blocks. That was a pretty epic fight from that guy. warriors are just generally badass. Up it is getting dark. Well, we're gonna see. We'll see what it looks like. It's still visible. Oh, can we add ore and some money? Wow, absolutely. Ore, you know, and I do have that in my resources pack. I have several ores and several ingots. I have just been scared to add new variables to the struct. I have done it before, but what I want to do is I want to make a master list of any other variable that I am going to need for all future development for the next year, and I'm going to get them put in this struct. And then I have to basically rebuild the data structure. At least every blueprint that talks to the struct, which is any blueprint that talks to my third-person character. So every level blueprint and every enemy and every trap and every doodad that actually ever talks to my character's blueprint has to be reconnected when you add variables to it, because I didn't do enough pre-planning, and yeah, I didn't do enough pre-planning. And as my game has so many levels, now that it has so many levels, you can manually hard code the variables in and out, but you have to do that for each level load in and out. And well, anyway, that's just kind of a look at yeah. But yeah, in my, I think once I really want to do ores and ingots of various levels, giving them the chance to maybe take a level 4 or level 5 pickaxe and try to make it a level 6, but at the cost of possibly, you know, blowing up their level 5. And I thought of definitely doing the thing with fiber as well. You know, you can either grow cotton or you know, cut down vines and stuff, string, rope, cloth, kind of a thing, and making me boat repair more than just go to an NPC to repair boat, but you know, maybe tools that you'll have to do. I'm gonna say it is pretty much dark, and this is it, and this I think looks really good. This is, I think, a really good level of darkness, but I know with the rain it does look really nice. We do get a little bit of a brighter screen when it rains. The screen is a little bit brighter. And I haven't really delved into the rain system a lot. It's uneasy. It's just a fabulous job with the effect. It looks beautiful. Definitely have to get that rain sound expanded though. I definitely reserve the settings, water volume, and expand the rain sounds. And ore and ingots for sure. And then new mining equipment. Nice. Okay. Trying to see where I'm at. I am lost. Oh. Okay, this guy's kind of a badass. You don't see a lot of them in the game. They do have a high hit points, and it's one of the few characters that can actually spawn other things. I think those spawn snakes and scorpions. And I'm gonna look at the effects on this. Oh. And then I might just run. And I think I need to head north, yeah. And I definitely have a diminished speed. Nice. Oh. Yeah, the time. Whoa, this screen is dark. This screen is still very dark. Okay, so coming into the zone. Oh wow, this is forest area. Now I don't think the light has had a chance to refresh. I think when you come in, so refresh light on load, I think needs added. Refresh light on load. Because I think the only time when I'm doing the brightness compensation to the skylight, I do hourly on change. So it's not on a timer. I'm just constantly checking if the actual physical hour has changed. So it becomes kind of a once a game hour. So I think once the game hour changes, we should see the brightening effect. But I do see right off it. Because this is basically how dark it used to be at night. I mean, it was pitch black. And this would be the modified, this would be the new version, which might maybe even be a little too light. What do you think, Iggy? Is that, and it might not even be midnight, it might be early morning, but this is the darker, though I am guessing at the time. I don't know what time of day it is. We'll keep an eye on it. It's definitely brighter. I'm not. Though I think the white stone. This zone was always fairly bright at night. And I'm lost here. This is the dividing mountain. That's a back way through. The way I need to head is up. And it looks like early dawn though. Yep, see, it is getting brighter. Sun. I think that was just an early dawn. So we still might be good. I just have to sit and watch it for a cycle. Let's see, and we're kind of really close to the other mine. Okay, so it's easy to get turned around up here. I came in, let's see, I think I'm heading north. This is the direction I want to head. And I'm really excited to implement the parachute. I think I'm definitely, I do have the tribes. I have the fisherman tribe, and then I have the rabbit tribe, and that's kind of like the fisherman tribe is saying it's going to be fishing and feeding the, it starts that way, and then it goes to the rabbit tribe where they farm, and then the wolf tribe hunting, and then we're coming up on the bear tribe, and that's the one that I'm not a group with, but Then after that we do have the Eagle Tribe. So I think that's going to be the grand item for the game is the Eagle Tribe will give you the parachute. Because I think like the swimming, the skydiving thing might be fun. I did start to build the skydiving demo, but I was limited to altitude. I was trying to skydive in a cube, and skydiving, the realism of being too far away from the ground where you're kind of like looking down at a checkerboard. It wasn't very appealing. So, but I think base jumping, or adding base jumping to this, like to be able to swoop down through that valley in a parachute would be really cool. So I'm definitely excited to at least get that added, because I do have that already ready to go. So I think that's going to be my project in a weekend. Skydiving, and then maybe expanding on the swimming. Because it really would come in handy, like getting down from these mountains, not sustaining damage, being able to possibly get to new secret areas that you could not get to, ledges or something like that, where I could scatter caves, and, as they progress, then more things become available. I don't see. I think I'm just... See, I thought from way up here there was a really awesome way around. But I'm not... Guess that's it. Now there you go, the sun's risen. So, oh. I don't like that hold. If I get on the hold aim too early, I still have a little issue with that. Oh my gosh, this is Bear Central right here. Oh, that knockback. And definitely the key to combat too, that each move does have that cooldown. So, yeah, having that knockback I think is really nice. I hit that, I can get another quick attack queued up pretty easily. There we go. We do have the skinning animation, or the skinning progress bar, which apparently seems to be moving. Oh. Get nothing there. A lot of bear here. Let's... Well, I'll start shooting them. Guys, this was such a good hunting area. Oh my gosh. Oh, jeez. Notice the bear doesn't attack until two other guys start show up and kicking my ass. Then the bear realizes, yeah, I can come in for a cheap shot. Yes, and I'm going to kill you, bear. Get it. Gotta drop me a fish. Well, my aim is horrible today, though. Giving it. Oh boy, that's a good skinning. Thank you there. It looks like I'm actually skinning this guy. Alright. Hey, that one. 3 meat off of him. That's a good. Oh, there's a line tension warning. I don't know what that's all about. Mission control, we have a bug. I'm fishing for bear. And I see all sorts of this. This is ozone. I'll try it. These are bear moves, yes. Let's see if they're there. Well, I'll keep this spot in mind after I finally, hopefully, do the wolf quest. Because that's what it's going to ask me for. It's going to ask me to find the golden bear pelt. And it's a rare drop. It is. It's, yeah, that opening power attack. Because that back roundhouse just takes so long. Now, the front roundhouse isn't too bad. But yeah, those lower attacks are definitely stunners. If you can catch him up that side, turn that mouse wheel while you hit it. Boy, I'm just having a good hunting day out here today. This is definitely becoming my new favorite hunting grounds. And I do recall just kind of turning up the drops in this area. You know, I never really coming back and tested. I just thought, nah, I'll put better drops in here. Oh, this guy's a hard guy to skin here. There we go. Skinning bear is also not supposed to let me look around like that. So skinning bear, I'll look into that. Skinning the bear. Look. It's supposed to. And when the skinning is complete, I'll have to make sure that that is correct as well. Now let's see, I should be heading north. North to get out, because it looks like I could probably hunt here for quite some time as the area. But we're going to go and you know what I should have done too, I'm just now realizing I should have probably saved the game. You know, I didn't save the game after doing all that mining and making this journey, so we're going to be fingers crossed. And extra risky because we do want to try out the river, so that is going to definitely be heading into hostile area. But we're going to try it. We're going to try it. Now this area is still fairly undecorated and uneventful, but something I do want to, maybe start off with clearing some stuff out and making this just an actual part of the bear village. That actually starts way back here where they've kind of kept the river all to themselves, where this area just doesn't have access. Because I am going to make this a quick shortcut out. See, we've darkened the river a little bit, and some transparency to it, and with all that goes right, we can fill our canteen up, just like that. Food probably looks good, so let's go ahead and give it a try. Feels like I'm stuck on shore or something. There we go. And there we have it. Paddling down river. Turn right. Turn left. And that is beautiful. Look at that. The beginnings of... Okay, now I'm not going to adjust anything. I'm just going to see how the river plays it. And maybe I will turn. But I think you can see that the current is still now... Oh, it's pulling me left a little bit. What do you think? We're not flying. We've got alligators swimming. And it is looking good. And this is all new zone. And I think the pistol works in hand too. Let's see if we can shoot a gator. Oh, no, pistol aiming does not work. That's right. I do need to... See, it just kind of shoots forward. So I'll definitely have to make the gun in hand not work, but... Looky there. The river... seems to be working. Paddle left, paddle right. You can see the water instantly started pushing me right at that bank change. I think that's kind of where the spline collision box was. It looks like it's got me pushing up in the bank here. Let's see if I can... Oh. It kind of shore me up here. Ran me aground. Let's see if I can unstick myself. Oh, that's right. We've got a boss here. Let's see if I can get to a good area. I think this guy dropped some cool stuff too, so this is going to be a good battle. Here we go. Oh, jeez. Ouch. Oh my god, I'm dead. No way. Oh, no way. Oh my god. Oh. Oh man. Woohoo. Woohoo, that was fun. I gotta say, that was fun. Well, did you see the river? Did you get to... Wow, wow. Definitely rewind that video. That was That was an epic ending. Wow. Amazing. Don't ever leave to get supper again. No, it was good. Uh, wow. Well, the river is. Did you get to see the river? Did you get to see the sail down river? If you didn't, it was my first trip down the new modified river, and I give it 2 epic thumbs up. In fact, I'm gonna, yeah, I'm gonna make some tweaks to that. Wow, and I'm gonna actually add that last. No airship this time, just good sailing, and then I think at one, I was near the right edge as the come up on the bend, and then I think that gyro flip, it just quickly switched over and started pushing me right, and it banked the canoe, so I got out to kind of straighten the canoe out, and there was a boss there on the other side of the river, so we got into a little battle right there on the shore, and he started knocking the hell out of me, so I made a little retreat, and then right up on the bank's edge there was just an archer just sitting there, and I was low on health, and she caps one right into my side of my head and throws her hands up in victory as I lay dead right there in an epic ending. Epic ending. Well, woohoo. I'm going to save that one. I'm going to make a best of reel. And let's see what the time is. The time is 11:40. I still might be able to get this stuff fixed and get a compile in this evening, because I did find some stuff right off. The water volume in Ruby. I want to expand the rain sounds. I definitely can't do an ore and ingots project on a short night. That's actually when I go to add the variables, and I do have that. I'll show you. I did actually start making my list, and it's the new farm struck variables list, and you'll see what I've got put on it. It's my list. Maybe if I get it a little closer to the camera, but I'll read it to you. It's my well, originally I was going to add wind direction to that farm struct, but as I only needed the wind direction kind of at load in, I went ahead and just did that manual on the water instead of modding the struct. So that one I actually did by hand at every water level. And I was also going to add a dock location, possibly levels for the telescope, compass, and lantern, making those variable options to where you perhaps don't have a lantern or a compass or a telescope, or have a higher quality one. But then I have vines, string, rope, stone and brick, ore and ingots. And then I was going to hold some variables for followers, and that's if I do leave a level with a couple guys in chase, perhaps, that those will, be right there in combat, so you just kind of don't lose things. Or like if a ship chases you into an island zone, that you'll be able to track that. But I do have a long list of items that I do want to get added, and I want to do it once, and I also want to add a little for future room to grow in it, so I'm probably going to have a lot of variables, and then once I get that list made, then I will go do a modify of my data structure throughout the code, and add a bunch of new variables. But anyway, woohoo! Hey, thank you for checking out the live short stream, Iggy. I'm going to end the video now so you can go back and watch it. I am going to go back and watch it now because I am excited to see that again. But anyway, the river looked awesome. I hope you dig it. And I'm excited to go take a look at it. And I'm going to get it added to my best of video reel. So, woohoo. Until tomorrow, guys, I'm going to get to compiling these fixes. And thanks for checking out the video. And I will see you again tomorrow. Woohoo! After a long delay, check, is this thing on? Sorry, after a long delay, we are finally streaming actually, the update to the September update.